Hello, hello, how's it going? Hey, Base Dark! How's your day been so far, my dude? Check W. How's it going, Kyle? We got everything set up, I believe. Yo, how's it going, Spartan? Hello, hello. So, let me just double check that we have everything set up correctly. Should be good. The audio should be good as well, right? All good, finishing working from home. Nice. Nice. Okay, we should be good. I think. You're alive. Okay, fair enough. So. Was there no audio in that clip, or was just the sound not loud enough? Or is it just because the freaking game volume is too loud? No audio? Really? What was that clip? No audio indeed? Yo, how's it going, Vimac? That's weird. I guess I'll have to double check it again. Hold on, let me just try something real quick. Don't worry, Kyle, this is intentional. Let's just see. You keep telling yourself you got to check the clicks before I forget.
Okay, suppose I have to head
so
to
the previous clip did
the
not have
tower
audio.
for me
That's
to
the
be able
reason.
to see that on my name, right?
Okay, so it's just that the previous clip didn't have audio.
There we go.
Okay, so today is gonna be a little... My arena is gonna be a little bit weird in Destiny 2. Ripperoni. Okay, so... Greetings, Biscuit, how's it going? So, we are 1 day away from the free 10-pull ticket, that's nice. So, today's arena is gonna be a little bit weird. Oh, Kyle, can you put the Rockaz Gamba, please? I believe it's not full burst weekend, it should be regular Rockaz Gamba. While I explain what we're gonna be doing on the arena tonight. SP Arena is gonna be very troll tonight. Played that game for quite a while, pretty interesting, but you hate how Sonny and Bungie have been handling it. That's a sad when developers and publishers fuck up a game. I believe you have the permission to set up the Gamba, right, Kyle? Or maybe he's just asleep. Hold on, let me just set it up myself. There we go. There we go, I got it. So that we can feed that crippling gambling addiction of the people. I've never tried Destiny, actually. You pay almost $100 for a DLC, but they think it's an awesome idea to just go and take it out of the game. What? Who the fuck thinks like how did they get their degrees? Like, how does that even happen? Gaslighting y'all? What do you mean, Ragnar? Also good at me? Oh, Biscuit, funny thing. Today I accidentally fell asleep while working. Someone's clearly living in the past? What do you mean by that? All the titles should be good. Daily stream on... No, all is good. I don't know what you mean. I'm pretty sure I changed the title on the... No, it says daily stream on the YouTube stream. And it says the same as well on the Twitch stream, so... Now I'm confusion.
Wow.
Wow! Thanks a lot for the raid, the Leo Joy. Thank you, much appreciated. How's your stream so far? Taking a lot of content out of the game for the sake of adding DLCs, so they made this so-called Destiny content vault under the promise of rotating content, but it never happened so far. That's really shitty attitude. Gone pretty well. I think Kyle is asleep, so let me just shout you out myself. Gone pretty well? That's amazing. What were you playing? You were playing Aether Gazer. Nice. I need to play Aether Gazer again. I've been very slow at playing it again. I definitely need to get back into dailies and do union stuff and everything. Fellow Hades enjoyer, I see. Saw the new costume for Noir? Yeah, it looks amazing, doesn't it? I'm very much looking forward to it. Very, very much looking forward to that. So you also play Nikke as well, Leo. Nice. Oh, thanks a lot for the raid, though. Let me drop you a follow real quick. Oh no, I already follow you, don't I? Hold on. Yo, how's it going, Riven? How's it going? Hold on, do I already follow you? Because that could be a Twitch bug. No, I do not follow you. I'll drop you a follow. Thanks a lot for the raid, though. There you go. Yo, how's it going, Zagratis? How goes the grind over there? Leo sent you here? Oh, welcome to the stream. Welcome. What skill level for Rapunzel? Honestly, skill level 1 at level 7 is more than enough for the most part. Everything else you can kind of slowly level it. Leo forced you to follow. Kick W. That's not a good way to treat your viewers. Let's see. So, I was mentioning that 447. I'd recommend you level up skill 1 though, Zohami. Burst skill, you can level it a little bit further if you need to. Generally speaking, Rapunzel, you don't need to level up her burst skill that much. Like, what I personally value the most is her S1, because that's what allows her to heal based when she does auto attacks. Skill 2 is basically just an HP potency and max HP up, so it's not the most valuable thing in the world. Your auto attack, how's it going, Zam? It's been a while. Oh, I saw that you recovered from the Ronas. I'm really happy for that. I couldn't catch your stream, but I did see the VOD of it. I'm really happy that you're feeling much better, my dude. Really, really happy that you're much better now. Recover or just adopted to live with it?
Give it to me.
I hope it's recovered.
Just fucking give it to me, alright?
But yeah, basically what I value the most is the S1. Check DMs from Ragna? Sure. Let's see. Huh. That's weird. Let me just resave it again then. Huh. Weird. Okay, let me just refresh the page. Maybe it will... I'm refreshing the YouTube dashboard. Maybe that will change it. Your YouTube messages are getting blocked? Really? That's weird. Are we having another one of those shadow banning on YouTube like we had last time? Because that's really annoying. I'm gonna need to contact the YouTube rep for that. But yes, I'm pretty happy that at least you're better. Just remember, next time you go to Vegas, bring back the cash, don't bring back the Ronas. That was weird. Yeah, like Biscuit's messages are going through, but Ragna randomly gets shadow banned by YouTube on my on the thingies. Yeah, no, I know. It's just sometimes some viewers bring back a baby. Yeah, at least he didn't have a hangover episode over there. Right. But other than that, how's been life, Zillis? Because I haven't been able to catch your streams lately. I know you have been playing Balding Gate lately. But I haven't had the time to catch much at all. Free Alien. Wait, what do you mean by Free Alien? The one that's getting shadow banned is freaking Ragna. Oh, I saw the F by Ragna. And now Waifu Simp as well, his own F. Balding Gate? Yeah, exactly, Socrates. I wouldn't know what being a cue ball is, though. Fortunately, at least not yet. Yeah, now it's fixed? Okay, good. Thanks a lot, Ragna, because I changed the title, but apparently it didn't register. Fucking YouTube. But yeah. But Leo, since you play Nikke, like, what's your favorite Nikke, or what are you the most looking forward to at the moment? Or if you prefer either gazer, we can also talk at length of that, because there is a lot of waifus there too. Let's just do this. By the way, for those who want to Gamba as hard as possible to feed their crippling addiction, we have the Gamba up for the Rockaz on special interception for tonight. Let's see how much of a believer y'all are. Yo, how's it going, Grynex? Oh yeah, to finish the story, I was, you know, studying and everything today for some exams that I'm gonna have soon. And I kind of just fell asleep midway through my work on it. And I fell asleep for a couple of hours. Because Red Hood is your favorite, but your wife is Modernia and looking forward to Lilith? Nice. Lilith is so cool as well. Red Hood, absolutely waifu as well. And Mod is, yeah, very, very waifu. I'd prefer if they made her more mature Modernia, but, you know, can't have absolute perfection, can we? But yeah, I fell asleep for 2 hours. And then my dog just fucking comes by and starts like scratching me and biting my arm and everything because he just wants to go for a walk, and that's how I realized that I fell asleep. So I just fucking panicked earlier today. That's why the stream got delayed by 1 hour, because I had to make up for the lost time. I went and walked the dog, watched a little bit of Cherry Moo, and then started lurking to her stream while trying to catch up some stuff. Are you sure you want that? What do you mean by that, Russia? That alarm is effective? Yeah, super effective. What do you mean by that, Russia? Also, welcome back. It's been a while. He's real waifu, he's Mustang. Oh no, I know you're kidding. I'm just trying to piece out the conversation together, Russia, because I'm a little bit scatterbrained, so sometimes I just lose track of conversations within the chat. Like really, really easily. We can grab this for Tove. Oh, I think you're referring to the mature Modernia. I personally would prefer a more mature Modernia, which the game is slowly going towards, by the way. Because she grows really freaking quickly, apparently, in terms of intellect. Okay, so what we are gonna be doing, which is we're gonna be throwing for content. Tonight on Arena, we shall be throwing for content on Rookie Arena. So say goodbye to a proper team. We don't joke about somebody's waifus. Let me just pull out what Bublik asked me to, the comp that Bublik asked me to run. Let me check real quick. So we need a Noise, a Senti, Drake, Sugar, and Anis. Okay. Noise, Senti, Drake, Sugar, and Anis. Where is regular Anis? There she is. Okay. You're just sad that they didn't, that you didn't have your summer Anis. Oh, that's a big rip. Damn. But yeah, tonight we are literally throwing for content because... wait, why is this? Okay, unequipped cube. There we go. Tonight we are throwing for content. No cube, no cube. And this. No cube, no cube, no cube. Okay. Perfect. So now, none of them have a cube. And now, test number 1, and this is for Bublik to see. For the VOD, we are gonna put the cube on... Okay, so we're gonna put 1 quantum cube on... Whoops. On Draku. Now, this is for science chat. So, the reason we are doing this is because apparently the quantum cube is bugged. And I just need to double check on that. So right now, only Drake has the quantum cube. Okay, so now we just need to find an opponent with an AR at one of the edges, which is perfect. We're gonna put it here. And we are gonna run this into that. I wish they would add them to the New Year banner with a 6% rate. That would be amazing. That would actually be amazing, Riven, if they did that. So, this is testing round number 1. Get smited, nerd. Okay. So, I'm gonna do 2 runs on... 2 to 3 runs with shotgun. Okay, perfect. This is another AR at the edge. This is perfect. We're gonna run another one, and then we're gonna swap the quantum cube. 7 Deadly Sins used to do that, but stopped at some point. 7 Deadly Sins has a very nasty reputation amongst the people that I know that played it, so I never really even bothered trying. Is there a chance that Nikke will rerun collab or summer winter banners? Okay, so summer winter banners, absolutely guaranteed it will happen. Absolutely guaranteed. There is 0 chance that they will not rerun them. We even had a survey about rerunning limited, seasonal limited. Now, collab Nikkes are an entirely different beast. Oh, perfect. We have another AR at the edge. So now what we're going to do is we're going to swap the quantum cube. So we're just going to unequip it here. And we're going to put it on Senti. There we go. So, absolutely no snowball chance in hell that they will not rerun the seasonal ones, which is summer and winter. But collabs is because of IP rights and how they sign the contracts and everything. There is a chance that they will never ever rerun them. Right. So that possibility is not guaranteed, because it doesn't just depend on shift up side, it also depends on... Perfect, there's another AR. Perfect, so we're gonna just run this again. There is a chance that, what's it called? That the other side refuses to do the collab again, to do the rerun, because for whatever reason they don't want to do it anymore. Right, that's a perfect possibility. Okay, so now we have run 2 of these. Now, it is possible because, for example, punishing Grey Raven with, what's it called? With Near Automata. Oh, come on, just give me an AR on the edges, please. AR on the edges, please. Stop giving me Sensual, PS, and Clad. I don't want to fight them. I'm literally testing something, game. Give me somebody else. Give me somebody else, game, please. Is it because I'm too high rank or something? Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, I guess... I'm not gonna lose intentionally here because it's gonna cause issues. Well, I guess that's the amount of runs that I'll be able to do tonight, huh? Because if I lose intentionally, I'm going to lose a hit regardless, so that's not possible. And this is not the testing grounds that we want to do, so... Well, time to just put back the cubes where they belong. It just happened. It just happened, Leo. Let me just check the cubes that I need to put back on. So you need your cube back. You need your cube back. So the bug that Ragnar, the bug that was mentioned to me is how do I put it? Is the fact that apparently quantum cubes do not work on rocket launchers, according to NGA and some people that I've been talking with. Now, if that is true, that's a problem, because it means that you don't want to run, you know, freaking quantum cubes with your rocket launchers, and that they work much better with shotguns. The problem is that I personally, I wouldn't say that I don't trust NGA per se. I would say more that, how do I put it? Oh wait, this is, I'm gonna have to trade this cube with Biscuit, aren't I? I don't remember if it was Biscuit that I wanted to trade it with, or... Hold on. Who did I want to trade it? Maybe in the Wingman segment. I'm gonna put it on regular innings. Now, it's not that I don't trust NGA, it's just that I wanna test it for myself. Always verify the information that you get. They've done their testing, I wanna do my testing, and fortunately a union mate of mine is more than willing to help me out with this. So shout out to Bublik for that, because he's going to do a frame-by-frame analysis of the hits that I just did. That's why I got these out of the way almost immediately, so that he can just check them out himself. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't do the final hit that I wanted to do, which was putting more quantum cubes on the rocket launchers and see if it changed anything. I mean, I don't care about my buffs. So that was the whole purpose of that testing round that we did. Afterwards, hopefully we'll get some work on that, and we'll be able to see. Ara. That's why you'll never skip collab units. You never know when they will be meta plus collection. Yeah, pretty much. You're on launch Grindix, that's why you'll not be able to stay very long. Don't worry, I appreciate the support nonetheless. But yeah, that quantum cube bug, where apparently it doesn't generate additional burst charge for rocket launchers, is something that I want to double check. I just want to double check it real quick. Because if it's true, then I will have to change up. I'll have to change how I play how I put everything on my arena. Because then I would be better off putting reload speed or ammunition refund or ammunition capacity cubes, or even charge speed cubes on rocket launchers, and then putting the quantums on the SGs. So we'll check that. I never really dipped that much into PvP theory crafting for Nikke, because as long as I get my wins, I'm happy. For the most part, but I do try to look a little bit... I try to look into it enough to be able to give advice to people, right? At least to some extent. Tribe Tower, we're gonna have to do that later. Because I generally don't want to do the molding on... on freaking Elysian Tower. Let's see, so what other dailies do we still need to do? Okay. Also, by the way, I did post, when we did the tests yesterday on the, when I did the little explanation on Mother Whale, I posted it on YouTube for those who are interested in understanding how Mother Whale functions as a boss. The entire segment of yesterday's stream where someone asked about it, I posted it on YouTube for those who are interested. So feel free to check that. Elysian really needs a second burst 1 character. Honestly, Elysian also needs a solid burst 3 DPS. That would help a lot, like a very solid one. Because at the moment, Elysian burst 3 is not like... In Elysian burst 3, right, you have Privity, which is a support, And then as far as DPSs go, you have Guillotine, Maiden, Vesti, Braid, Solin, and Neon. Summer Neon, absolute cope. D, kinda cope. Yo, how's it going, Tuni? Yeah, how's it going, my dude? How's your day been? D is solid, lol, fuck off right now. Solin theoretically could be solid, but it's very heavy investment, and you need to keep her gimmick up. And it runs counter to Guillotine's own gimmick, which is she wants to be as low HP as possible. Guillotine is super high risk, high reward, which means that in many floors you can just get your Guillotine randomly killed. Helm is a amazing healing support and query as well on burst 3 slot, which you don't want to run with Guillotine. Brevity is not really a DPS, she's more of a support with an AoE stun. Maiden doesn't work that well in PvE once you start hitting those dangerous stages. And Vesti is... she kind of works, but it's not Guillotine levels of power. Yo, how's it going, David? Summer Neon does her best. Look, her best is not enough. She got buffed, but it's not enough. She's way too weak. Which is rather unfortunate. The problem is that Maiden taunts and just dies. Because anything that taunts at high CP gaps just fucking dies. Outside of PvP. Well, in PvP you don't really fight CP gaps. You got SSRs today? Oh, congrats on that. This game has enough DPS being pumped out by other companies. Yeah, but not in the Elysian for Elysian Tower. That's the issue. That's the unfortunate part of it. That's the really unfortunate part of it. But anyways, for those who are new to the stream, so for those who rated, for example, as well, whenever I do advice sessions, anyone can type in the chat a Nikke that they would like to see advised. As long as I have that Nikke and advice sessions are possible, I will do it no matter which one it is and no matter the bond affection. So, for example, what do I mean by if it's possible to give advice sessions? Abnormal Nikkes cannot be advised. The only Nikkes that I do not have are Christmas Ann, Christmas Rupee, and Scarlet. With that out of the way, feel free to request any Nikkes you'd like. So, I see a Drake for Radon, a Rapunzel for Leo, and a Marciana for Zagreus. Alice for Vimac. Okay. It's first come, first served, so if you don't type quickly enough, tough luck. Unfortunately, we only have 10 slots for that. So, Drake. How's it going, Radon, by the way? How dare these stupid humans not salute me? Why? Don't they understand that I'm far superior being? If you salute first, they will salute back. Will do. Fucking Drake being... I practiced some salutes with Drake. Rapunzel for Leo. So, Horny Nun over here. Praying at the church supposedly cleanses the mind. But I think it has the opposite effect on me. Do you know why that could be? Maybe you're too aware of your own immorality. What are you saying? You mean when you watch me pray, is that what you're thinking about? How can you be so immoral? I swear I'm not like that at all. Are we, chat, though? Are we not like that? I listen to Rapunzel's serious concerns. Okay, chat. Very, very quickly. I'll do a very quick test, chat. Very quick test. Let's do this. Very, very quick test. What color are Rapunzel's eyes? Come on, chat. What color are Rapunzel's eyes? Let's do the test. Blue. Okay. You guys are not as down bad as I anticipated. Okay, let's put this back on. She has eyes. There you go. One cut lacking already. Pink. So Marciana for the one of the ones that were caught lacking. So Marciana. I sometimes get worried that my shortcomings as a teacher will negatively affect my students. You've always doing your best, and that's all you can do. I suppose that's true. The kids will see that, and I'm sure that will leave a positive effect on them. Thank you for your encouragement, Commander. I have a serious counseling session with Marciana. Yep, the alien is a very good teacher. Alice for Vimek. Okay. Rabbit in the mountains, rabbit in the meadow. Where does the rabbit want to go? Here, Rabbity, where is the rabbit in this song going? He's searching for a happier world. Naturally, rabbits prefer the hills. The hills? That sounds like a faraway place. Come on, Rabbity, I believe in you. Alice and I sing songs and have a good time together. It was the wrong answer, goddammit. I forgot that it was the other one. They wouldn't listen anyway. Yeah, how's it going, Rafik, by the way? You run Miranda, Polly, Guillotine, Signal, and Vesti in Elysian Tower? Damn. Yeah, that is an unfortunate composition. Because you don't have Summer Helm, do you? That's really unfortunate. You wish for a summer unit? White with pink stripes. God damn it, Raiden. Marion next? Sure. Shortcomings. Naga for Rafik, sure. Commander, do you hurt anywhere? My leg has been hurting since last night. Your leg hurts? Oh no. Here, let me put a bandage on it for you. Marion and I play bandages together. Yeah, how's it going, Jesse? Long time no see, have you been? It's been a while. I hope you've been doing great. So, Naga for Rafik. Whenever I see underclassmen talking about all their dreams, I'm not sure how to feel. On one hand, it's endearing, but on the other, it can be kind of sad. Mostly sad. I can't say that. I can say I expected that to be your answer. I'm glad that you understand where I'm coming from. Naga and I continue talking about the underclassmen. Oh, don't worry, that's not a problem. Naya Lister, you want to see what she says? Sure. It doesn't matter. When I signed up for this of viewers can request any Nikke to be advised, I already knew that Nikkes that were at maxed bond will happen. So it's not an issue whatsoever. I don't mind at all. Human, how do you like it? I'm really tempted to go for the for the gremlin answer. I'm really tempted to go for the gremlin answer, chat. Usually about to sleep during rest time, you work very early. I see. Let's just go for the gremlin answer. Huh? What are you talking about? I'm talking about how you like your steaks. Meanwhile, you're with your head in the gutter talking about what I can only presume is woman. I share a short conversation with Nihilister. I love the freaking thing. She knows. But yeah, no worries. I'd rather you don't fuck up your sleep schedule to watch my streams, so. But I'm glad to see that you're doing really well, Jesse. So, we have 3 advices left. If anyone wants to request anything, feel free to type it in the chat. Otherwise, if I don't see any requests for a while, I will just do my usual rotation. Quincy? Sure. So, Quincy. There we go. Lily Vice, fuck off right now. We already did Rapunzel, Riven. I'm thinking of creating a new escape route. What kind should I make? One that leads to my heart. I don't want to brag, but I think I can get there easily enough already. Quincy and I contemplate potential escape routes. Guilty for Spartan? Sure. Do remember that I have all of the rehabilitation Nikkes. Red Hood for less? Sure. Nobody ever listens to me. No matter how much I protest my innocence, they keep insisting that I'm a criminal. How can I get people to hear me out? Speak with more conviction. More conviction? You mean like being more forceful? Fucking guilty, I swear to God. This is why she's one of my favorite of the rehab. She's such a freaking, like, yandere down bad Yeah, babe, all you wanna say, like, she's so bad. I didn't say anything about using force. Oh, I like it. You know how I feel, Commander. I can use force to get people to listen to me. Yeah, babe. I mean, she's not wrong. And she is, but she is a bit kind, but... Okay, so for the last advice session, red hood it shall be. The freaking Ragnar with the down bad comment, Jesus Christ. I love my chat. There you are, handsome. Now that you're here, let's kick out the jams. Red Hood presses her on her cassette player. Hum along the song with Red Hood. Well, you memorized this melody already so quickly? You just made my day. Oh, my favorite part is coming up. Red Hood and I listen intently to the music together. She did break our arm before. Guilty with Sin's power would be a disaster? Oh yeah, definitely would be a disaster. Okay, oh yeah, it's weekly now. So, because it's the weekly, we need to do some gifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That should be more than enough. Fucking Alice. Yeah, the granny. I'm slowly getting her up a little bit, because it's bound to eventually make a slight difference at some point. So, the Gamba has closed down, which means that we can go down to Special Interception. Today we're facing Mod. Honestly, I just want to one-cycle her, but... oh, this is the one-tap comp. This is not... Technically, I could one-tap Modernia if I reset hard enough, but I don't want to do that today, so we're just gonna run this. You like the Alice dance? Yo, how's it going, Kyoto? How's your day been so far? Dum, 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 da, da. So. Now the problem is I personally cannot afford to clip the wings because I know my Nikkes will basically demolish those wings. Unless I calculate that in such a way that... Unless I calculate that with the frames, I honestly am better off not trying. And to be fair, I don't need to. So. Praise for Rock. I know, babe. I know, Dark. I really hope. Okay, let's see if we get a Rock up. Missiles, supporter gloves. Who would even use that in my... Maybe Stove, I guess? But I think Stove already has gloves. Maybe Quincy? Abnormal attacker boots, goddammit. Apparently, Zombie Summer Anise is superior to Zombie Scarlet for Arena. Smoge, we are still down the last one. Yep, so rip channel points. Doubter Gang wins tonight. Only one person doubted. Okay, out with it. Who is going to get timed out tonight for not believing in the Rockas? Out with it. Yellen's Boobas wins tonight. That's a really good name, although I believe people tend to prefer the armpits of Yellen. Good lord. But... I could believe that, Chuni. I actually could believe that, because you could also run Scarlet with other stuff, right? If you do that. Now, what I meant by it is theoretically possible to one-tap mod with this team comp. We're just gonna try it you know, once, and then we're gonna just continue with our stuff. I just want to see if my Snow White is strong enough these days to do it. I wonder if I should take Naga though instead of Blanc, but no, I missed the core. Okay, let's just give it a second try. I need to be faster with the burst gen, that's the problem. I need to be much faster. Or maybe I should just use T actually for burst gen. What am I doing? So, there we go. Now the spot is around here. I missed the wing. I missed the wing. So it needs to clip the wing for this to work. For those who don't know, this is the angle for Snow White one-shot on Modernia SI. Now, I already cleared SI, so it's not a matter of clearing it. It's more a matter of just giving it a try, because it's been a while since I last attempted it. It's very tight, though. It's very, very tight, because it's literally somewhere around here. Yeah, almost there. I didn't charge it to full, so we just missed a slight amount of damage there. But there you have it. It's basically that slot. Either a little bit more strength would make it, or just a tiny bit more power on my Snow White, or me charging to full would be enough. But that's the angle. You hit the core, you hit the body, you hit the wing. Almost there. I need more power. If I had not lost that chicken race against Modernia, I probably could have one-tapped her, because I think I stopped at 935%, or around the 900% mark, instead of the 1k mark, fully charging the burst. But yeah, we can try that later. Core, body, wings noted. Yeah, it's for the one-shot comp though, Kjelde. That requires very, very heavy investment on all the Nikkes that I'm running, essentially. Because Snow White can basically one-shot every single SI boss. Every single SI boss can be one-shotted by Snow White. Forgot to tell you, finally beat Train and Gravedigger, now all because of Overload Gear. Nice template! Oh, that's amazing. It's an amazing feeling, isn't it, to finally be able to get past the Train. How's my day? Pretty good. I did take an accidental nap though. But that's the angle, and it's something that was used during the Modernia SI. Solo raid, I mean. During Modernia solo raid, right? During the mod solo raid, the top scores using Snow White ran that tactic against the solo raid Modernia. Of course, they were not running the one-shot comp. What they were doing is they were clipping the wings, the wing and the core and the body every time with Snow White burst. Yep, have a good night, Leo. Thanks again for the raid. Let me just give you another shout out. Thanks a lot for the raid. I appreciate it. I'll catch you around. So guys, drop a follow as well. There we go. 4 months of playing the game, you've never been happier. I can imagine that.
Operation.
Your emotes remind me of Tia. Oh, I didn't manage to get that one from Aether Gazer actually. It's one of the two that I'm missing. Okay, so let's deal with the equipment real quick. Yeah, have a good one. Have a good rest. I imagine it's getting really late for you. If you're gonna gaze at Aether so hard, you can just play Genshin. Come on. Who picks Aether in Genshin? Like, come on. That's Aether Gazer, yeah, Bazark. That is Aether Gazer indeed. What should I even increase at this point? I guess Tia gear or something. I guess at this point I may as well just start working towards overloading Tia. I'm in a good mood. Oh yeah, I'm in a very good mood. The accidental what's it called? Nap is very unfortunate, but any chance for an account review? Of course, we can do an account review in a bit. Of course, we can do that. I did promise you that I would do an account review for you, so you can redeem it if you want. Be using tier 9 to upgrade. Oh, I even use I even use abnormal manufacturer gear as fodder. Don't be too shocked about that. Yeah, no worries, Kiara. I got you, fam. Okay, so what am I missing for the dailies? Recruit Nikke's campaign, upgrade in Nikke, Tribe Tower. Oh, Wipeout. I have not wiped out yet. Yeah, essentially tier 9 gear is just fodder at this point. Quite literally fodder. Okay, so fun fact. Even the outpost defense will give me tier 9 gear template at the level I'm at. Outpost defense gives me tier 9 gear. It's legit fodder. I don't need baseline vanilla tier 9 gear. It's useless to me. It sounds really bad to say that to people that are struggling to get tier 9 gear, but it's absolutely useless fodder to me. Like if I wanted to, I could outfit all of these Nikkes with tier 9 gear. And I already started putting manufacturer gear even on them because actually I need to put some of the unused manu gear on them, now that I think about it. Like 50 of every tier 9 gear, yeah, exactly. So I need to put all of these on somebody. I may as well just go all the way through. Because I'm going to be using her for hard campaign push anyways, so... There. Might as well just get it through. Favorite mass-produced Nikke? Ooh, in my case, which one would be my favorite? I'm very partial to product 08, but if I had to say... It's either between Idle Sun and Ocean or product 8. Maybe Ocean actually. Maybe Ocean actually. There we go. Pilgrim gear on them, Pilgrim gear on them. There we go. Pascal gets his useless pieces of gear. You don't need any of this. I don't think I have spare gear for her, do I? Yeah, there we go. Idle Ocean? Yeah. I think Idle Ocean is the choice there. Sometimes when you defeat the boss, you don't get a single tier 9 gear. Goddamn template, that feels bad. Yeah. There comes a point where... I never noticed that the rabbit was transparent, actually. But yeah, it's like... It's fodder. We get that gear from Outpost Defense as well, so it generally is useless. Unfortunately, but... let me just double check Arena real quick before we go on to the next segment. Can I do... No, I cannot. I'm way too far ahead of everybody. If you never noticed, what were you looking at? Honestly... I don't know. I don't even know what I was looking at, but I never noticed that the rabbits were transparent. And I even have a bag of this. The balloons. I mean, balloons is a very fun game, right? But I even have a bag where I carried my Nikke merch of Alice. I think I still have the picture on my Twitter. Pretty sure I still have that picture on my Twitter. Let me just check real quick, because I'm pretty sure that I posted that picture on my Twitter. Where is it? I should post more frequently on my Twitter. The more I look at this, the more I realize I should post more often on it. Oh wait, no, I didn't post it on my Twitter. I posted the merch that I bought on my Twitter. I didn't post the bag. Not Alice merch. The bag that I used to carry my Nikke merch from the con that I went to was a Alice themed bag. Oh, did I post it on my YouTube channel then? On the community thingy. Maybe it is on my community tab. Is there any way to sort this by oldest though? I guess I'll just scroll a little bit quickly for y'all. Because it's a pretty cool bag. It's like a very, very big bag to carry merch and plushies and everything. And it's basically Alice's... entirely Alice themed. Now the problem is that I went to that con during the summer, so... I'm gonna have to scroll past all of the freaking summer part 2 and near event as well that I have in there. But I believe I posted that picture on my YouTube. Yeah, there it is. There it is. There it is. Now, I wonder if it will be visible or not, but there it is. I don't know how easy it is to see, but basically I have that bag as that paper bag of Alice. I kept it, and then I got like a bunch of merch as well. Like I got what's it called, Rappy, Haran, and everything. Like you'll already know the merch that I have on my desktop, anyways. But yeah, the bag that I used to carry it was Alice themed, essentially. There we go. Yeah, the acrylic stands that I have, I'm pretty sure I already showed them, because the picture is on my Twitter as well. I have acrylic stands all around my computer, and I have like posters, but those are a little bit harder to show on my desktop. And postcards and everything. Like some Genshin, some Honkai Star Rail ones. Oh, I remember this. Do y'all remember the collab that should have been? Do y'all remember the collab that should have been? This would have been such a much better collab than Chainsaw Man. Anyways. So, yeah, there it is. So these are the acrylic stands that I have on my desk and everything. So you have the Rappy, the Isabel, March 7th, Trailblazer, and Haran. Anyways, back onto it. So Kyoto requested an account review. We may as well just do it now. March 7th, March 8th, April 4th. April 4th is the Day of the Dead, isn't it? For Chinese cultures, I recall. 0404. Anyways, so the way it works, Kyoto, is you need to DM me your email, and then I will use the level infinite one-time password, which will be sent to your email address, and you will just send me those numbers as well. With that, I'll be able to go into your account and do the account review easily. Thank you very much, Kyodet. So, let's close my own game. Yo, how's it going? Have I done the testing? Yes, I have done it, Public. Now, I couldn't do... Let me just tell you. I couldn't do the final one. Sorry for the delay, Kyodet. I couldn't do the final one because my rank is a little bit high on Rookie Arena. Which is unfortunate, so no matter how many times I refresh, I cannot do the final hit. But I did 4 hits. 2 hits with shotgun with quantum, and only 1 shotgun had the quantum. And 2 hits with Senti having the quantum cube. So we have 4 hits as a test. The last hit that I wanted to do was... what's it called? The last hit that I wanted to do was putting a bunch of quantum cubes on all the rocket launchers, but I can't do it. Because we don't have the AR at the edges on these opponents, so we cannot do that. But all of the other ones followed what you mentioned. So you'll be able to download it from the VOD and everything, Bublik, so you can do your, the testing. Because I'm very curious if the cubes are genuinely bugged. You'll check tomorrow? Thanks a lot, man. Like, I really appreciate it. Because at the end of the day, you're really helping me out with something that I am curious about. So I really appreciate it. For now, let us swap to Kyodet's account for the account review. So let us close this. And close this. There we go. And verification code login. Whoops, what? It should have been sent, so you can DM me the one-time password. Thank you very much. Okay, so which server are you in? Are you on global, Kyodet, or are you on NA or C, or which server are you on? Gonna go now. Yeah, have a good one, Bublik. Thanks a lot for dropping by. I appreciate it. Take care and rest well. Global. Okay, gotcha, fam. Gotcha. So, quick questions that I always do for anyone that requests an account review is, what is your objective with the account review? Do you want advice for PvE, for campaign, for solo raid, for union raid? Do you want advice on PvP? Do you just want to flex your account? Like, what is advice for Special Interception EX? Okay, that's going to be an interesting one. Okay. So do you just want, like, general advice, or... Yes, freaking Spartan. This is not a carry... This is not a carry thing, by the way. Handhold is an entirely different thing. Campaign and solo raid mostly. Okay, gotcha. I'll just pick this for you. Ooh, the Sakura... Wait, what? What? No, this is global. What is this? Is this the I haven't played for months cinematic? Yeah, this has to be it. Have you just not played for 2 weeks? That's fine. That's fine. I'm just gonna skip this. That's fine. I'm just a little bit caught off guard here. But wait, it cannot be because you have claimed the other ones. Oh no, wait, no, you have no, you have okay, so you took a break. Okay. Okay, okay. So you took a break, I got the cinematic, that's fine. Okay, understandable. Okay, which means that you probably... Yeah, that's what I figured as well, Vimek. I was just confused because I thought that he played on the daily, but okay, now everything makes sense. Okay, so you just took a break of like 2 weeks or something. Or 2 weeks or more, so let us get into it. So you have a solid account for a beginner. Actually have a really solid account for a beginner. So you have Doro, you have Red Hood. Wait, how do you... Did you immediately stop playing after Red Hood came out then? Oh, no, maybe you took a break, played Red Ash and everything. You are not done with the thing yet, but because I'm on a new device, it played again. Okay, never mind. You have Doro at max limit break. That's pretty solid. Private max limit break. So you're basically 2, 3, 4, 5. You're basically past the 160 wall. You're essentially past the 160 wall before it even happened. Okay. Because that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5. Okay. Wait, which ones are you using then for leveling? Oh, you're using these ones to level up. Okay, you're gonna want to reset all of these. Pull out Laplace, Drake, Miranda, Privity, and Dorothy out of the synchro device. Level them up and go past the 160 wall. But this is really good. You're basically out of the 160 wall before it even happened, so that's amazing. So Dorothy max limit break, Privity, Miranda. Pull out Laplace, Joshi. How's it going, Zydo? How's it going, my dude? Yeah, of course. Funny story. Gonna eat and lurk. Oh, no. Thanks for the lurk then. Let's just let this play through first. Is that Tower Fantasy? No, that's not Tower Fantasy. I didn't catch it long enough to see what it was. Phantasy Star Online 2. Okay. Okay. So, very, very off-topic, quick story. I have a friend. Well, he's more an acquaintance now because I haven't spoken to him in years, but I have a friend many years ago that had this little thing where we were joking around and everything with a bunch of friends. We were chatting and everything, and you know, the usual like dirty jokes and everything. And he's like, "Yeah, pulling out works. Just trust me." And the first reaction everyone said was, "Don't you have a daughter?" And he immediately just went, like, his face immediately changed and just put his face down a little bit. And he was like, "Yes." Guilty 2-star. Oh wait, Guilty 2-star. That's a good point, Anderator. So that means that you've been using your all of your union chips to get guilty spare bodies. I mean, I respect the waifu. I respect the waifu thing. I respect that. But anyways, let's just get back on track. So you have Dora, you have Red Hood, you have Privity, Miranda. Do you have something to take? Do you have anything to take notes, Kyodet, or do you want me to do a notepad for you or something? So do you want me to write it down for you, or do you just write it down as we go through everything and I explain what you need to upgrade and so on? If you're taking notes yourself, do tell me if I'm going too fast, and I will slow down, of course, and repeat if needed. So you tell me real quick. You're guilty of spending point limit break as well. I mean, that's fine. Like, if you don't need any more cubes, realistically, it's fine. You roasted your union member for doing that. You can take notes? Okay, perfect, got it. So, let us begin. So, first things first. Like, very, very important. Take out Dorothy of the synchro device. Take out Privity of the synchro device. And I mean, you can take Laplace or you can take Drake out of the Synchro device. Well, take those as well, actually. Unless your Alice gets a limit break before you go past 160, which is very unlikely. No, actually, as you're going towards level 200, let me put it this way. Take out Dorothy, take out Privity, take out Miranda, take out Drake, and take out Laplace of the Synchro device. Reset all of these Nikkes, Anis, N102, Ballorda, Mihara, and Rappi, and put those levels into the Nikkes that I told you to pull out of the Synchro device. As you approach level 200, you will want to make your Dorothy your Privity, and now, depending on which ones you limit break afterwards, you can put your Alice if she max limit breaks, and another meta Nikke if you get her to max limit break by the time you reach level 200. That way, the very first row of your Synchro device, because you already have some very meta Nikkes, will be filled with meta Nikkes. Because your Synchro device, you will notice, I will go to your outpost, right? So let's go to your outpost real quick. Jesus fucking Christ, clear up your tickets, dude. Like, don't be like Gold. Don't let this happen. Like, just clean them up. There is no point, and you're missing out on some very cute stories. No, I'm not flaming you for real, Kyonet. I'm just joking. But you're missing out on some very cute and funny stories by not doing that. Rich Real stuttering. Check his inventory. Okay, I'll check his inventory. So, you will notice that your Synchro device, right? You'll notice that your Synchro device looks very different to mine, for example. Right? Your Synchro device looks very different to mine. That's because I'm already past level 200. I already hit level 200 and I got the change in the Synchro device. At level 200, the 5 Nikkes that you're using for the Synchro that are at level 200, so they have to be SSRs, they cannot be these, will be locked permanently on the first row of your Synchro device. They will be synchronized forever. So you have the luxury in your case, which was not the case for a lot of players. You have the luxury of actually picking some really good Nikkes for it. Why? Because you have Dorothy that you can get in there, Privity that you can get in there, and then you might be able to get in Alice, eventually if you get a copy. And, you know, maybe you can put your waifu Guilty in there as well, or you can put Miranda or whatever, and you will have some very solid Nikkes in there. Essentially. He was stuck at 200 wool for 6 months, Jesus Christ. So he just wanted the optimal combination, Ragnar, I see. But essentially you have a very nice luxury here. So that's my recommendation. Remove those Nikkes, level them up, and once you're around level 200, look at the meta Nikkes that you can put in there. Now, I assume that you still have not used... Yeah, you have not used this. So because you have not used this, you can abuse this spare body selector to get a... Yeah, you can literally get a max limit break Alice if you do not get her by then. Or you can use it for another meta Nikke if you did get Alice by the level 200. And Hebert sings Mods of Progress for it. 10 out of 10 strats. Yeah, that is very silly. Also, you should probably open this, by the way. There is, unironically, no point in hoarding this. Unironically. Because this is a free Synchro expansion. These are skill books that you could use for whatever Nikke you need to increase. Right? This is a lot of skill books, especially for lower players. You have a Synchro slot for free. And you have all of these crates that you can eventually open when you need them. I can open? Sure. Yo, how's it going, Dan? So there you go. The one that I don't recommend you... Oh, you already did it. Well, whatever. The one that I would have recommended not to open is the cake, because the cake is, you know, is just thingy. How's it going, Dan? You. There you go. But yeah, so you can eventually abuse this because you didn't even use your spare body selector, which means that you can genuinely get... What is playing in the... What in the scuffed ass shit were you playing that day? What in the scuffed ass shit were you playing that day? You didn't get a cake? Oh, that's sad, yeah. From 5 years ago? Well... Let the shame, you know, catch up to you. Nothing is ever removed from the internet. But let me just go back into it, Kyonet. So, remove Dorothy, remove Privity. Eventually, you can get Alice in there. And, you know, that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. Guilty, if you want to go waifu, I respect that. You can get your Guilty max limit break and put her in there if you want to. Otherwise... You know, you can just put Miranda and some additional, you know, meta Nikke that you will have at max limit break. Now, if you do manage to get Alice, but you have other meta Nikkes like Volume, which is a cooldown reduction Nikke that is very used in solo raid and other places, you can use that spare body selector to get Volume to max limit break and put her into the synchro device. So that is some stuff that you can do to have an even stronger and more solid account once you are around level 200. Fortunately for you, you're essentially past the 160 wall, so just remove these Nikkes from the synchro device. Reset all of these SR Nikkes and pass those levels up to them. Now, let us go into the nitty-gritty of the actual Nikkes. And take notes, new players, because all of this is very important for y'all. This is stuff that will be very relevant to all of you at one point or another if you're lower than him or you're in the same point as him. Anyways, Dorothy, highest priority is skill 1 and then the burst skill. Skill 2, don't need to touch it anymore. This is already, in terms of investment for the resources that you yourself have, already too much. Why is skill 1 very important? Is because it's the cooldown reduction skill. Every level you gain on this, you will gain more cooldown reduction. On top of additional damage to parts, which is very nice too. But the cooldown reduction is the very powerful part of it. Because it allows you to burst on rotation far more easily and have a much smoother time when you're playing with Dorothy teams. Burst skill, why is it important? Because it's a fucking nuclear weapon. This thing has a insane ratio. Now it's distributed damage, but on single target it's not distributed. That's why Dorothy is in part such a monster in terms of damage, is that this thing will soak a bunch of the damage that you do and then explode. So skill 1 and burst for Dora, you want to invest that eventually. In terms of gear, I'm not gonna even bother checking your gear because you're not at a point where you can get... You're not at a point where you have overload gear, so there's no point in me going over the gear itself. Maybe Nikke team will add a feature where you can see the most common level up skills like Genshin. That would be nice, Caesar. Yeah, that would be very nice. Assuming the general population is not Pepega. That's the issue, right? That's the issue with those type of things. Is that if it's the most common skill level up, but your player base is kind of Pepega, people that don't know any better will do the Pepega thing, right? Like, that is the unfortunate reality of those type of things. It would still be very good to have, though. I would say it would be very good to have. Because over time, the population is bound to correct itself. Hopefully. Now, cube-wise, perfect. You have... What cubes do you have, actually? You have Assault Cube, Bastion Cube, Adjutant Cube, Onslaught, and Resilience. Okay. Reload Cube, that's good. Dorothy is a last bullet Nikke. When she fires the last bullet, she gets her cooldown reduction. Which is why you don't want to put her cubes that refund ammunition or grant max ammunition. In other words, do not put Bastion. In other words, don't put Wingman. So Resilience is really good on her. Now, let's go onto your Red Hood. The gear, again, I'm not going to bother. 777, that's fine. My personal opinion is you should level up the burst to level 10 as soon as possible, of course. And the second highest priority is skill 2 for the attack buff when activating Red Wolf. Afterwards, you can sync your skill points into skill 1, so 10, 10, and then eventually you will get skill 1 to level 10. But the highest priority in my mind is you get this to level 4 first, and then you try to get these two to level 10. The charge speed is nice and all, but it's not as powerful as the amount of attack that you will get out of skill 2, generally speaking. So this is why I would say get this to 10, eventually get this to 10, and lastly get this to 10. You can leave it at level 4 initially. Now you have already done 777. Leave the skill 1 at level 7 and get the other 2 at level 10 over time. I know it will take a while, but you know, it will take a while, but eventually you will have everything at level 10. But for now, those two are the higher priority. I know it's really hard to say that on a newer player though, because you know you're level 157, you're probably struggling like crazy to get skill books. This is like very long term one. That's my opinion template, because from my perspective, the attack buff is more valuable than the charge speed that you can get. I've been telling it for a while, template. I've been saying it for a while. You're not watching my YouTube videos, my dude. Not to roast you on that one, but I've been saying that since Red Hood came out. That's my personal take on it, though. Eventually, you're gonna have her at 10, 10, 10 anyway, so it doesn't fully matter, template. So don't worry too much about it. But anyways, so Privity, skill 1, you want to get this to level 10 eventually. Skill 2 and Burst skill, you can leave them at level 4. That's fine. This is fine, you can leave them at level 4. If you want a CP pad or have a little bit more damage, you can increase the burst skill or whatever, but generally speaking, leaving these two at level 4 is perfectly fine and is recommended, and skill 1 to level 10. Of course, you want to put Resilience Cube on her once you get more Resilience copies, otherwise just leave this cube be, whatever. It's more of a CP thing. Miranda, you have her at 444. Generally speaking, I personally consider her skill 1 to be very cope, because it's a hit rate buff ability. So the ones that I recommend leveling up, especially if you're running things like a Snow White comp, are the burst skill and the S2. Now for you, it shouldn't be a super high priority, because the only things you can really buff with Miranda are your Alice and your Red Hood, and maybe Maxwell as well. So get volume into the synchro device. But otherwise, well, maybe not immediately, but for Union Raid you may want to put volume on the synchro device. He probably got it recently, Andre. But yeah, Miranda, don't invest too much into her for now, unless you absolutely need to for Union Raid or for Solo Raid. And keep in mind that it's mostly S2 and Burst that are important on Miranda, as far as I'm concerned. Onslaught Cube, I will assume that this is some shenanigans of mixing stuff around. Waiting till you get your Snow White skills up before you do Miranda, honestly. That's what I would recommend as well, Oxec. That's what I would recommend as well. Now, my assumption, and why I'm not criticizing template over this decision, is because I will assume that this is a Elysian Tower decision. Right? This is my immediate reaction is, oh, this is an Elysian Tower decision. So leave her at this investment level, and much later on, once you get Snow White and everything, you can go and invest. Now, if you have no choice for a Union Raid, Solo Raid, because you need to use Miranda to get your damage up, skill 2 and burst skill. But in those scenarios, you would be better off just putting volume in your synchro device for Union Raid. You run Quantum on Miranda? I run hit rate on Miranda. Both work, honestly. Both work quite well. But yeah. So, on to the next one. Drake, I will assume this is a Missiles Tower thing. Honestly, you don't really need to overinvest into her, just leave it as is. Hit rate cube, reload speed cube, ammo cube, whatever you want to put on her whenever you use her. She is solid, and you can use her for solo raid comps as well because of her hit rate and attack buff as a kind of a buffer and damage dealer that will never burst. but that's not something that will concern you immediately. Leave her as is, this will be fine. You probably have other more important stuff to invest into. Do you have Blanc? Let me just double check. You do have Blanc, okay, perfect. So, Noir, you want to get S1 and S2 to level 10. You can leave the burst skill at level 5, that's fine. Generally speaking, people don't invest that hard into the burst skill. So anywhere between 5 and 7 is more than good enough. Personally, I tend to prioritize skill 2 over skill 1, but both are good choices. And both will have to be. Both are very recommended to be at level 10 long term. Attack buff that is permanent if her HP is above 70%, and ammo refund plus ammunition capacity increase. Really, really solid skills to have up. Alice, very long-term investment as well. You're gonna want to have her at 10-4-10 or 10-5-10. Nor yet. How's it going, baby robe? You want to have her at 10-4-10 or 10-5-10. Personally, I have her at 10-5 because I just like the little bit of extra HP in case. And eventually you'll want to get the overload on her with ammunition and so on. She is functional even without overload, surprisingly enough, but not as good because the scaling really, really ramps up when you start getting the overload. But she's perfectly functional at 10-4-10, no overload, and you can start running her. Although it's recommended to have overload to have like really that powerful, especially since you already have Red Hood, so you don't need to rush the investment on Alice if you're short on resources. But do keep in mind that eventually you will have to use her because Union Raid, Solo Raid, and maybe some weird scenarios in campaign. Yeah, how's it? The money your local whale passing by. Yeah, yummy. I hope you're having a great day as well. Laplace, I assume this is again a missiles tower type of investment, so just leave her as is. Personally, I wouldn't recommend over investing into her. Especially because you have other Nikkes that are really... Yeah, this is an account review, baby robe. Dolphin-kun. So, this is something that I say very frequently as well. Don't level up skill 1 that much. Leave it at level 5. You could even have left it at level 4. The important one in terms of skills to level up is skill 2 for the healing. This one gives you a shield that is kind of almost a senti shield. So I personally don't like leveling this almost at all. Skill 2 and burst skill to level 10. Burst skill to level 10 is the most important. Good day, but rainy as hell. Yeah, it's been raining a lot here as well, Yami. It's really annoying. Why is burst skill important? Because damage amplification, healing, and max HP. All of this increases with each level. You get more healing out of her. You get more effective healing as well out of her thanks to the max HP increase with healing. And you do more damage. Where do you sign for it? At the moment, I'm probably only going to do one for tonight, but you can request one on YouTube on another stream. Usually it's a redeem for channel points on Twitch, but the problem is that YouTube does not have channel points because YouTube hates streaming. So I'll have to figure out a system for my YouTube viewers. So don't worry, I got you guys on YouTube. I recognize your names. I know who you are. I can do the account reviews for no channel points. So we will get there eventually. You don't get to review my account, you would have a heart attack. I do all sorts of account reviews, but for tonight I'm only going to do one. So back into the topic. Burst skill, level 10. Damage amplification, healing. Really powerful burst skill. You can get the skill 2 to level 7, you can leave it at level 5, that's fine. It really depends on how much you want to invest into your bunny girls. Keep in mind that S2 will only be for healing, right? But Blanc's healing is goddamn powerful. Account review plugs. You have the channel points for that, Ragnar. Don't even try to pretend. Maxwell, you need to invest into her as well. She's quite a powerful Nikke to have. S1 to level 10. Leave the S2 alone, level 4 is more than enough, and burst skill to level 10. Burst skill does quite a bit of damage. Strong Neve. Damn, nice. That is a strong Neve. I would love to see that eventually, Yami. That sounds really interesting. I really love those type of things. But YouTube viewer, I know you're also on Twitch, Ragnar. Don't even try it. But yes, so you want to get the burst to level 10 because her burst does a lot of damage and is pierce, and it's kind of like discount Snow White, but still does a lot of damage, right? In terms of burst skill. Now, skill 1 is where it also gets really interesting because she gives charge speed, which will synergize with both your Alice and your Red Hood, right? And she also gives a very hefty attack buff. A very, very hefty attack buff. Such a hefty one that it has been common to run Maxwell with Modernia comps as well, knowing full well that the buff will land on Modernia, or has been run with other Nikkes that do not require the charge speed. So she has been run with Scarlet, she has been run with Summer Anise, she has been run with a lot of Nikkes that you just want to buff and, you know, whatever. Is it bad that you have crowd full OL? I respect waifu choices. Alright, like, I perfectly respect waifu choices. I will never judge people for that. What I will have an issue with is when people do waifu non-meta choices, leave meta Nikkes to rot, and then complain that they're struggling really freaking hard. Because that's literally the meme, you know, of the guy that puts the stick in the wheel of his bicycle, and then complains that he fell down, right? I always recommend to my viewers and people that I know, build a solid foundation so that you don't have too much struggles, and then do all of the waifu shit that you want. Like, go crazy, right? But have at least a solid foundation so that you have an easy time in the game. So that you don't, you know, disgust yourself from the game because you're struggling too much because you made too many waifu decisions. Essentially. It's you, killed it, goddamn. Your main team is fully maxed out except of Senti. I mean, yeah, that's fair. Like, that's my personal take on it, right? Is that do your waifu choices. I respect them completely. Simp as hard as you can. This is a game to have fun. Games are meant to have fun. Do whatever makes you happy. But exactly as I say, do what makes you happy. Meaning that also do it in such a way that will not freaking kneecap yourself over and make you happy over time because make you unhappy over time because you're kneecapping yourself in terms of progress and everything, and you have very strong frustrations because you're struggling against a stage that everyone just blasted by, right? But anyways, let's just go back into this. Straight Shot, very powerful attack buff that can be paired with a lot of Nikkes, not just the ones that would require the charge speed. So very, very solid investment that you can do long term. Summer Anise is one of those that you want 10, 10, 9. Now, I would get the burst skill at highest priority to level 9, and then depending on what you want to use your Summer Anise, somehow turn into a crowdfunder. Damn, Oxus. Elysian Tower today? Yeah, it's Elysian Tower today. Now, depending on what you want your Summer Anise to do, you will either level up her skill 2 first, so that she does more damage, because this is her main source of damage, or almost her only source of damage even. Or if you want her to be more of a support, you level up her skill 1 first. So Summer Anise is one of those that is really, in a sense, very well designed, because you can go 2 routes. Do you want your Anise to be more of a support? Then skill 1. Do you want your Summer Anise to be more of a carry damage dealer? Then you level up skill 2 as a priority. Long term, you will just want her to be 10, 10, 9. And also, she's a last bullet Nikke, so don't put anything ammo related on her. Put a reload speed cube or a hit rate cube if you have no choice. Right. Guilty. Okay, so interestingly enough, this thing barely scales up. This really scales hard. So skill 1 highest priority, this one you can leave it at level 5 and then burst skill level 10. Right. If you really want to go waifu guilty, I don't recommend it. For meta reasons, I do not recommend it. But if you want to go meta with guilty, skill 1 to level 10 and burst skill, you can get it to level 10 if you want to as well. Skill 2 has a harder time scaling, so you can take your time leveling it, because the stack count will not increase with levels. So you can just leave it at level 4 or level 5 and level up the rest. If you want to go waifu guilty, which I assume is the case because you have LB2 guilty. That's the only reason I am giving this advice. So, on to the next one. So, leader. Also, please equip shit on your leader. Thank you very much. Okay, so leader, very meta Nikke, top of the meta when it comes to burst 1 cooldown reduction Nikkes, along with Dorothy. She is arguably better than Dorothy because she fits in more teams and she provides a type of utility that is incredibly valuable. You need the union chip for cubes? Yeah, basically join a good union. So, skill 1 to level 10. This one you don't need to level it up because the cover recovery HP thing is not that valuable. It only levels up that. Whereas skill 1, if you get it to level 10, it will grant you attack, ammunition, and crit damage. Keep in mind the cooldown reduction does not scale with levels in the case of Leader, Volume, Dola, Summer Helm. It's only the secondary buffs that they grant on that skill. You went from a top 10% to a top 70. Oh, congrats on that. Nice. Yeah, you're going to get a lot of chips from that. So, skill 1 to level 10, burst skill to level 10. Burst skill grants a massive attack buff for 5 seconds, and that is very powerful. So you want 10-4-10 or 10-5-10 if you want to go a little bit more CP patty or whatever. Polly, honestly, you can just leave her as is. You don't really need to invest any further into her. Not necessary. The only thing that you could level up if you really want to keep using Polly would be her burst, but generally speaking, you don't need that. This raid was the first time we cleared in 2 days. Oh, nice. Congrats on that. That is really good. Novel. Okay, so here's the thing, chat. Please, for the love of God, listen on this one. Please listen. That includes you, Template, because you freaking didn't listen when I spoke about the Red Hood, so I'm gonna call you out because you called yourself out. For the love of God, please listen about this advice for Novel. Because I will say it here, and I really don't want you guys to make the mistake again. So, Novel, the most important thing is her burst skill. Burst skill, if you want to invest into Novel, which is a good idea when it comes to co-op, solo raid, and the like, burst skill to level 10. If you want to go for luxury, you can level up her S1 beyond level 4. S2 is bloody useless for 99.99% of the scenarios. It's a defense buff, and generally speaking, by the time you need a defense buff, you're already dead. Generally speaking. You don't want to, you're forced to. Yeah, that's the price of being in the top union right now, I know. You're in Camel 2, right? I believe right now. So, this one is a luxury thing, because Defense Shred is not as powerful as it sounds. Yeah, this is Defense Shred. This is not Damage Amplification. This is Defense Shred. Is generally speaking not as powerful as it sounds, unless your name is Mast. Yeah, I know, you guys finally bit biscuits. Congratulations on that, Ragnar. I was pretty happy for y'all that you finally bit biscuits. That was really nice. But yeah. This is more of a luxury thing where you want to just shred a little bit of defense for extra damage. The most important thing is burst skill. S2, you can leave it at level 4. You could literally leave it at level 1. It doesn't matter. You can get it to level 4 because it's cheap, but do not level it past this. Skill 1, generally speaking, you can leave it at level 4. Unless you have the luxury, the insane luxury of investing even further into it. Burst skill to level 10, however. Rupee is kind of cope these days, but you do you. She works for a lot of things. She's still solid. But there are better slot 2 Nikkes these days. Now, you can still use her for your solo raid and possibly union raid, depending on what you have on the other... what do you have in burst 2, actually? You have Novel, you have Bisquetto, you have Polly, you have Blanc, you have your waifu Guilty, you have Dola. Okay, so you have a solid general combination of things. So it's not that bad. Because that would be 1 team, 2 teams, 3 teams, 4 teams, 5 teams. Yeah, you're good. You don't really need to invest into Rupee. Because you could run the Biscuit, Summer, and Nice, Privity, Dorothy comp along with your Polly, and you'll be fine. And then you would have your Dola for a cooldown reduction team, and then you would have your Bunny Girl team, and then you would have your Novel team. Yeah, you're good. You don't need to invest into Rupee. I wouldn't say ideal. You could go 4-4-10, right, template, but generally speaking, S2 is, yeah, pretty much. Like, S2 is super cope. It's very, or 4-4-10, exactly. Like, that's the ideal thing template. I wouldn't even bother putting points into S2 for Novel, personally, right? Like, personally, I wouldn't even bother putting those points there. If you do, it's like CP padding or fucking cheap as hell because it's skill level 4, right? Quick 11 times 11. 121. Anyways, so... Oh no, it's one. Well, whatever. I'm too tired for this shit. Anyways, so let us continue. Where was I even? I was at Novel, then Rupee, then Biscuit. So, Biscuit, this is good enough. Honestly, the only thing you could theoretically increase further in the future, not right now. I'm not saying do this right now, but in the future, you could increase her burst skill. The Doggo of Elia. In the far future, you could increase her burst skill to further increase the attack of supporter allies for 10 seconds. For Summer, Anise Doggo comes with Privity and Dora, which I believe I have showcased in the past on my stream. So far, just leave her be. You will mostly use her for PvP or some weird situations like solo raid where you can use her as a the one frame reload with Summer Anise and the Dora. Dola 444, that's fine. Just leave her be at that. This is an unfortunate situation, but I assume that this is a new player thing. Probably the tutorial told you to do that. Other than that, what else do you have? Let's see. Yeah, Isabel, that's unfortunate. Don't sleep on Vesti because she can be useful for Elysian Trap Tower. Yeah, how's it going, Cat God? Skill level 2 costs nothing. Yeah, it's fine. Like, it's whatever. That's why I'm saying it's just unfortunate, but it's not really an issue. Don't sleep on Vesti because she is useful for Elysian Tower until we get something a little bit more useful. So you could put her into the Synchro device for the sake of Elysian, along with your Privity and your other Elysian Nikkes. You don't have Guillotine, do you? Yeah, you don't have Guillotine. So you could use Vesti for your Elysian Tower. That works quite well. There's something in Biscuit animation. One of the dogs starts twerking. It's funny. Yeah, I know. One of the dogs twerks on the thing. Or is more of a summer neon showdown, really? Goddamn. Other than that, let's see. So Sugar, you could theoretically use her for the Tetra Tower, but you already have very good Tetra Nikkes, so you probably don't need to. Although Bunny Girls and Anis, Summer Anise have a very strong anti-synergy, so you may actually end up doing that. Volume, you need to put her into the Synchro device. You don't need to level up her skills that much, by the way. C7, 10, 10, 10, and 4 out of 4 level 5 OL. Jesus Christ. That's a waifu right there, huh? Your Biscuit runs Overload, Am Overload? Yeah, you can run that. Not a good day, but you feel better? Oh, damn. I really hope that it does get better. Cat God? Now, Volume, you can increase her burst skill to level 4. You can increase her skill 2 to level 4, but it's a very luxury thingy. Right? It's a very luxury thingy, but at least put her into the Synchro device because it's very powerful to have her both for the Tetra Tower and for things like Union Raid. She's a cooldown reduction Nikke, she's burst 1, she's 20 seconds, which is really good to have for a few scenarios. So definitely put your Volume into the Synchro device. You don't need to immediately invest points into her. At best, you could get her burst to level 4 and her S2 to level 4 if you really want to invest into her. and you don't need to go beyond that for a very, very, very long time. Now, Sugar could be a useful addition to your Synchro, but I'm not going to go too much into that, because you already have some powerful Tetra, and I don't know how many slots on Synchro you have. You don't need to worry about her. She's mostly used for Snow White comps, so you can just leave that alone for now. Let's see. Diesel is a weird one, so I won't go too deep into that, because it's unnecessary for you where you're at. Small White could be useful in some scenarios, so you could get some use out of her, especially for Pilgrim Tower, for example. So you could run Doro and Small White for the Pilgrim Tower to have an easier time pushing. So you could put her into the Synchro device. Ludmilla, you don't have Sakura, so Sakura Ludmilla is out of the question for now, but it could be something to keep in mind for the future. Stove, it's lucky that you got her. She doesn't have very powerful stuff to support at the moment. Her best pair is with Sugar. She pairs really well with Guilty, by the way, so if you want to go waifu Guilty, you can use Stove with her. Right, that will work quite well with her. I haven't gone to the wish list yet, game. How's your day been so far, my dude? Yeah, I call her Stove. Other than that, Mast, well, you don't have 2B and you don't have Guillotine, so I wouldn't concern myself with her too much. And Crow, you can even forget she exists. So that should about cover your Nikkes. Let me just drink a little bit. Do I do account reviews for other games? I could, but it wouldn't be as in-depth as it is for Nikke because I'm not as knowledgeable in many other games as I am with Nikke. Although Arknights I could do it because I still know quite a bit about Arknights, but for things like Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail, I am not as knowledgeable as I am for example, Nikke, right? But I can do them for other games as well. Gotta hydrate after all this speech? Yeah, exactly. The reasoning why I say that Stove is not super optimal at the moment is that Nikkes that could use her are very far in between. But yes, you could use her for Grave Fucker, right? Like Fidget Spinner, you could go Stove, you could go Guilty, you could go freaking Sugar, and then you could just put Noir and some other Shotgun Nikkes and just fuck him up. Right? Like, that's the thing. You wouldn't put Summer Anise. But at the same time, he has other options to just fuck up Gravedigger anyway, so... It's really a big question there. When is Red Hood getting added to the permanent pool? Probably next banner or something. Not this one, but probably the next one. It takes a little bit for them to add them. Okay, so let's check the wish list real quick. So... Let's see. Do you mind if I change your wish list to what would be actually good Kyoded? Or do you want me to just leave it be? Sure? Okay. Perfect. Okay, so what would be good for you? You need Marciana, Guillotine, Helm. You already have copies of everything else, so this will be a very controversial pick, but I will add Query to this list. And afterwards, what else would you need? Theoretically, Mast would be better with copies than the rest, but you could always go Privity if you wanted to, or you could get more copies of Vesti. Or you could, actually no, you could even go, for PvP you could even get Maiden just in case you need that. Because you already have Miranda at max limit break, Privity is max limit broken. All the other ones don't benefit that much besides Mast from additional copies, so you could either get a new Maiden for your PvP comps, or you could get a additional copy of Mast for when you get Guillotine. Maiden is quite decent for PvP, yeah, template. I don't use her that much, but she's quite decent for PvP. Now, we're gonna go onto this list, so let's just... Nagatia, Jackal, Thingy, that's good, yep. This one is good, since you already have Maxwell. And then you don't need additional copies of Sugar, so let's remove that out of the way let's see. You don't need additional copies of anything, to be honest, so I would say either get... Yeah, Sakura, actually. Sakura would be a good pick here. Now, if you care about PvP, you could kind of remove one of the bunny girls for Rosanna, but I don't recommend it. So that would be your priority list. How good? Let me put it this way, right? Let me just go into the Nikkepedia so that I explain why Maiden is decent in PvP. Wait, that's not the Nikkepedia. So let me just show you directly. So Maiden has a retaliation ability. Well, not exactly a retaliation per se, but she has a revenge mechanic. So what happens is that when she gets attacked 20 times, so you want to put her into places where she will get attacked a lot. She will increase her attack and go into revenge status, which will increase her attack by 26% for 20 seconds. And when she's in revenge status, her burst skill doubles in damage, which means that her burst skill does way more damage than Scarlet's own burst skill. The burst skill will do more damage than Scarlet's burst skill. Now, Scarlet is not just used for her burst skill in Arena. That's why Scarlet is still better. But Maiden is a good pick, technically. Assuming you don't get freaking hard countered by anti-shotgun squads, like freaking Jackal and whatnot. But she taunts, she has the revenge, and she has the attack up. So in PvP, assuming that you can keep her alive, that's a big if. If you can keep her alive, she will do some damage. Assuming the burst will not get countered by a Noah. There are some caveats, but she's decent in PvP, yes. There are some caveats, though, that I must always specify. So what else did you want me to check, Kyodet? Because I checked your Nikkes, I checked your recruit pool. What else did you want me to check? Oh, don't get too baited by the fact that I am saying that she does more damage with her burst than Scarlet in AoE. Because keep in mind that there are caveats to everything I said, and the fact that, Scarlet is not just used for her burst. Because at the end of the day, it only takes a Noah to ruin a powerful AoE burst. Or a powerful noise and whatnot. So, Kyodet, tell me, what else did you want me to check? Can I do what I said about the synchro devices? Sure. Yeah, sure, I can do that. I can do that for you. So the reasoning why you have to do this, so for all the new players that are watching, the reasoning why you do this, right? So you remove this, you remove this, I will remove this one as well, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The reason why you do this is that you will be able to go beyond level 160. So for illustration purposes, don't panic, Kyodet. This won't affect anything because they will be reset anyways, and you don't lose materials by doing this. But for illustration purposes, I am going to see if I can level up your Anis. Oh, you're missing USBs, never mind. But the cap of Anis and your SR Nikkes is level 160. The cap of max limit broken SSRs is level 200. So all of these Nikkes that are SR Nikkes are not going to go beyond that level. So what you're going to do is reset them. It will cost you 10 gems, but 10 gems is absolutely fucking peanuts. And you will refund all of the materials, every last bit of it. So you will get all of these back. Right, so you get all of these back. You can put them in the synchro device if you want to use them. That's whatever, like, that's up to you. But you reset all of these, you refund all of the materials that you spent into them. I recommend you do put regular Anis in the synchro device for PvP purposes though. And so once you have done this, well, everyone is back to level 1, but now comes the interesting part, right? So we're gonna level her to... there we go. And now we're gonna level up her to max level. Don't worry. It's been a while, but... And then you upgrade this one. And then you upgrade this one. And now we should have regular Ennis is really good in PvP. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and we need our 5th, which was Laplace. Because I don't want to put it onto Emma. So there we go. So now everyone is going to be level 40. Now we're just going to continue. We're going to put by limit break. Thank you very much. And we're just going to level these up. Level 80. Level 80. Level 80. And level 80. Oh, level 120. Okay. Level 120. You want to level them up equally, by the way. There we go. And then oh, maybe not 160. Well, whatever. Door to 160. Privity to 160. Doesn't really matter though, because everyone else will be synchronized to 160. And then... Oh, did I miss one? I messed up one, didn't I? Yeah. I should have distributed them better here. That was my mistake. I should have distributed them better. I thought I had enough to reach at least level 150 here. But it's fine. You will have you have enough resources to get to level 160 anyways. Like, you have more than enough boxes if needed be. Let me just double check how bad it is for campaign for you. No, thank you. Oh yeah, because you completed a... I completed a challenge for you. There we go. But yeah, regular Annis is really good in PvP. So let me just check real quick. Haven't heard the level up lines in so long. Yeah, he has a lot of core boxes and everything, so he's fine. So where are you in the campaign? Okay, so you're here. Let me just double check. Yeah, the CP gap is nothing. Temporary participation. What is this? Wait, what is this? This is new. Wait, what? What is that? I've never seen this. What is this? Wait, did they add this? You can test some units? Oh, you can test units even on this thing. Interesting. But yeah, like, this shouldn't cause you any issues. It's only a 2k CP gap. It's not even close to any percentage. But eventually you will want to level up the final Nikke to level 160. And you will just keep leveling them up. And as I said about the level 200 part, you'll be able to do that. I didn't know that was a thing. I mean, is that only for regular campaign? Because I don't remember seeing that on the hard campaign. But yeah, now you're basically going to be leveling Laplace. And all of the Nikkes in your synchro are going to follow this. It was added? Oh, okay, I see. But yeah. During the update with Stove. Okay, I see. Okay. Or was that even during Asha thingy? And I just never noticed. Okay. So, do you have any addition? Yeah, Union Firing Range, I saw it already though. But the other one, I had not seen it in the campaign. Maybe I just didn't pay attention to it. Do you have any additional questions? Do you want me to check anything else? Like, is there anything in particular that you want me to check for you, build for you, or whatever? Yep, account reviews indeed, Red Sun. How's it going, my dude? It's been a while since I last saw you. How have you been? I assume it's mostly time zones and everything that are fucking you over. But how have you been, my dude? Good team to pass Modernia. To pass Modernia. Oh, to pass SI mod. Let me see. What do you cook with? Yeah, this is not gonna fly. This is not gonna fly. Good. Did I ever review yours? I don't think so, Red. I don't think I've ever reviewed your account. Honestly, I look you want to put volume in here. Let me just check. Oh no, we can do this. Red Hood, there we go. Otherwise you can use a leader actually, because you have bunnies. Let me just give this a quick try though. Let me give this a quick test run for you, Kyodet, before you actually run it. Mock it? Yeah, I'm mocking it. I'm just test running for him because I don't know how strong his shit is. Ooh, that takes a while. Easy peasy. You won't struggle at all. Yeah, you won't struggle at all. Oh, there goes more. Never mind. I still need to cover shit. But you won't struggle. Yeah, he can clear this super easy. It's only a matter of covering those bombs and not get too cooked like I did. That's the most important thing though, is just clearing the core. Well, yeah, in his case it is possible. I don't usually destroy wings because my Nikkes personally are too strong for that. But in his case it's perfectly doable, yeah. Yep. So now we only have one half of a wing to deal with. Yeah, I'm just not used to breaking wings because of the issue of mine being too strong for that. yeah, I just forget to do that. But in his case, it's easily doable. Like, this is easy clear. Yep, Red Hood is quite strong. Any recommendations for a third SP Arena team? Ooh, lots of them. It really depends on what you have though, Catgon. It really depends on what you have. Yeah, this is easily doable. You should ask me about PvP someday so you can fuck harder on it. Probably should, right, Zydo? We should get down on it. I'm not that good at PvP though. There's people that are way better at PvP knowledge than me and my unit. But we can definitely get down on it. Yeah, if I had Noir up, I would actually have cleared it. No, I actually cleared. Okay. No, it's actually, even if I fucked up with the Noir, it's clearable. So there you go. Wanna get good at PvP? Swipe, CP gap your bracket. Yeah, that's one way of doing it. Yeah, so there you go. That's a Moderni comp for you, killed it. Easy peasy. It's that simple. Red Hood is just that strong. The idea, killed it, is you need to destroy the core as quickly as possible. Ain't gonna swipe and beat your PvP bracket. Already mastered the trade. Okay, do you have any additional questions though, killed it? Core? Yep, exactly. Actually, to make it easier on you, because Noir is never going to be bursting anyways on this comp specifically for Modernia, you put it like this. There you go. But yeah, with that out of the way, if you have any additional questions, feel free to ask them, Kyodet. Otherwise, I will end the account review. Yeah, level your Laplace to level 160 so that everyone gets to level 160, and try to level up all of your Nikkes as equally as possible. so that your entire synchro Nikkes get leveled up as well. You could use Senti. Senti is really, really good in PvP, Cat God. Senti is really good in PvP. Burst generation and all. But yeah, do you have any additional questions, Kyoto? Gotcha. Nope, all done. Perfect. Okay. So I'm gonna log out of your account. And yeah, thanks a lot for redeeming the account review. I hope this will help you, Kyoto. So I should be completely out of your account now, and you can just log back in and whatever. Just do your thing. And there is someone pinging me on my server. Let's see. Oh, yeah. The powerful Neve. Ooh, that is a spicy Neve. That was sent to me on my Discord. That is a spicy Neve. 10, 10, 10. Almost full OL. That's nice. That is simping. That is simping. Yeah, she ready to cook with the stove. Oh, that's really nice. Yeah, that's dedication, Red. That is dedication indeed. So let us go back into it. Want to see the summer neon with 3 heat? God damn. God damn. When you're done with this stage, SP with this strange SP comp, you'll DM it to me? Yeah, sure, Cat God. We can have a look at that. Okay, so back onto my account. Maybe we'll do some hard mode molding or something. We'll see. Otherwise, we could actually squeeze in another account review, maybe. Let's see. How much time do we have left over? You want to see the S neon with 3 ED lines? I mean, he can send it to me on the Discord. You almost ranked top 50 last solo raid. Neve and Query in your teams. Goddamn, Yummy. Goddamn. Oh, that's funny. Shori no Megami, Nikke. Okay, so let me just figure this out real quick. There we go. So we should be back. Let me check if we have time for other... I don't think I have the time for an additional account review, do I? You're finishing both Neve and Summer Neon. They're close to be done. Nice. That's some dedication, though. Because Summer Neon is not... Meta-wise, she's not that great. But waifu-wise, there's a lot of people that love her. There's a lot of people that really love Neon. Ooh, 4 core dust crates. That's nice. I like that. I liked that. A lot, not sure about that. I mean, sure, she's not as popular as Rappy and Anna's, but she's still quite popular. You feel you're a select few. I don't know what it is, but amongst my viewers, there's quite a few of my viewers that like Neon. Like, quite a few. That are very vocal about liking Neon. Neon the Master Gaslighter. Okay, what kind of garbage was I even stuck on Tribe Tower again? Let's see real quick. This doesn't sound that bad. Why am I stuck here? Neon is pretty cool. She's a freaking gremlin, isn't she? You see 7 Neon only because you got the Giga Lock on her banner for no reason? Damn. You like Biscuit? Never would have guessed that, Biscuit. Nice.
気を伺おう。
There we go.
しばし待つのだ。
Ooh, okay.
イージスキャノン、全身全力攻撃開始のことなく撃つのです。
We lost Summer Helm. That's not. We are losing everybody. Jesus Christ! Everything got one shot. We only got guillotine left over. I don't think we're making it.
装填が必要だ。
I don't think we're making it with just guillotine. Ah, goddamn. Should you ping Summer Neon? Just send it on Discord. Send me the latest FF14 hairstyle content winner. Huh, hairstyle, huh? So Cat God sent me this. That will not cook. Cat God, that will not cook. You have a bunch of ARs. ARs are really bad at burst gen. So unless you're somehow trying to CP gap, which is not going to work in your case, ARs are not amazing for thingy. Yeah, it's not going to work here. Small White is, as far as I know, not amazing in PvP. And then you have Summer Helm and Reapy. That's your team is going to be too slow and is going to get chewed alive by just about anything that is faster. So you sent it on the Discord? Okay, let's see on the Nikke. Let us open this and check it out. Let us open these and check it out. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of screenshots. Let me open these one by one so that we can just check these. That's gonna be an interesting Summer Neon, isn't it, chat? So, Max Core Summer Neon 552 Overload Gear Full OL. God damn. 7, 10, 10, okay. 2 abilities at level 10, that's very respectable. Elemental damage, max ammo. Hit rate is good, like this is a very good roll overall. Maybe attack instead of hit rate, but generally speaking this is a good roll. Ammo and elemental damage. Attack, ammo capacity. Elemental damage, locked line, and increased attack. And elemental damage with attack on the third line. That's gonna be one of the strongest Summer Neons, right? That's gonna be one of the strongest Summer Neons ever made at the moment. Like, that is some dedication. Respect for that. How much ammo? That's 2 attack lines. That's a lot of elemental damage though. That's 23, 47, 48. Then here's 40% ammo, 96% ammo, and 64-ish% elemental damage. Jesus Christ, that's a strong. Neon the Waterbender, yeah. Jesus Christ. That is not even waterbending anymore. That's literally fucking bloodbending with the bodies of the raptors. Damn. You replace your 4th ED line with the 2nd max ammo line? I see. Like, goddamn. Neon the washing simulator, basically. Oh, that is a cool Neon. Like, honestly, I respect those things a lot. You're just a horny little girl. Oh god, not that voice line. Go Mega Hydro MK4, yeah. Oh, that Summer Neon actually probably cooks. And that is 2nd nat 20 in a row. Jesus Christ, right now. I should make a rule that if people nat 20 too often, they should get timed out for a few minutes. Didn't got it. When did I ever say that? What do you mean, Cat God? Oh, there's a clip for that, Cat God. I don't know which one you mean, but I saw the hairstyle. Yeah, I saw the hairstyle. That is a really unfortunate hairstyle. Those gacha voice lines, yeah, there are clips of them. Yeah, it does look familiar. Yeah. The kitty one was literally me talking about Facebook and some of my friends that post the most inane things that I don't want to see on my timeline. You also have a fully maxed out chibi with 4 elemental damage, goddamn. That is insane. Good lord. Good lord. Have the same max score, full max chibi, no regrets. I would have never guessed, Red. Your profile picture definitely did not give that away. What else do I play besides Nikke? I play a little bit of... Well, I play Honkai Star Rail quite frequently. I occasionally play things like Aether Gazer, Arc Knight, Azure Lane. On stream though, Phasmophobia I play as well. I can see your profile pic with my restream thingy. But I approve. I approve of the 2B. I mean, I myself simp a little bit for 2B. You're on your way to Max Snylister. I myself simp a little bit for 2B, but I cannot afford to overinvest into her at the moment. I do want to get her eventually to be strong. I eventually do want to get her strong. Yeah, hello Pentlime, how's it going, my dude? Currently I have 37 Core 7 Nikkes. You could have one more if you buy a dupe from Tobe. God damn. You're a Scarlet simp, Oxys? Yeah, Scarlet is also really cool. Wish they make a $20 skin for her as well. Yeah. There are a lot of cool Nikkes that really would be amazing with Thingy. Pretty good, Pent? I hope you're not killing yourself with the videos that you're cooking up. Like, take some breaks, because you also have uni, my dude. You seemed harder to be when she came out till you advised me to stop. That's the thing, right? Is that Chibi... Like, you even saw it yesterday, right, Template? I think you were here yesterday when one of the leaders of my union, Mirnir, was here, right? Even he basically says, like, yeah, we haven't used Chibi in a while now. Like, mostly for Team 5 purposes, you know? Nikke. Thanks a lot for the follow, Malicus Fury. Much appreciated, thank you. Thanks for the follow. Pentline the goat, yeah. But college killed me instead. That's why I say you gotta pace yourself, brother. Okay, chat. Very quick questionnaire. How many of you would buy the Giga Chad Pentline body pillow? Fire quickly because he might actually run and hide because of it. She is fire and a good UR unit. Other than that, she won't see much use. Yeah, exactly. Me, yeah, exactly. There's Biscuit immediately replying. The Giga Chad Pentline body pillow. We're still waiting for that one. If you want ideas for merch. But I hope you're having a great day so far, Pent, because it's super early in the morning for you, isn't it? It's super early for you in the morning at the moment. Or you could even consider it late at night because of how early it is. Chibi's pretty good at getting focuses by bosses to have... Yeah, that's true. But we haven't used 2B in Union Raid in a while. Solo Raid, I did use 2B personally. because she is still quite solid for Team 5 in solo raid. Union raid, maybe for fire weak enemies I would probably use her still, but even then, like there are some Nikkes that just do damage if that out damage her at neutral, which is pretty crazy. Not sleep, all suffer for lies of P. I still need to get that game paint. Maybe I should stream that when I get it during my vacation. Is her own team. She works great with Summer, Mary, and Mast. That is true. I personally run her with Noise, Mast, and what's it called? Other stuff that amplifies her HP, right? What do I run her with? I run her with Noise, I know that for sure. I have also run her with Jackal, because Jackal has... Jackal increases the damage of her burst, actually. With Crazy Jackal. Affects one enemy unit, increase damage. That is... he's with your C7 query, goddamn. Yeah, query pair is also with 2B. That way you have a healer as well. Don't think you've used 2B in solo raid and union raid? Really, Oxex? I did use for solo raid, and I believe we used 2B once for union raid, maybe. Because there was a boss that was fire weak that you could just absolutely demolish with an Alice team, and then later on you could demolish with things like freaking 2B and whatnot. On White Blacksmith, yeah, also known as Cumsmith. But A2 was mostly for mostly used though. But yeah. Noise query 2B unkillable team, yeah, basically. Spoiler, the story is epic. Better try by own. Yeah, I definitely need to try it, Pent. Because I really like Dark Souls style games, so that is really up my alley. Use A2 more than 2B usually. A2 is really good in AoE scenarios, multi-cleave scenarios, and so on. 2B is probably better off in single target scenarios most of the time. Like, sure, her slash is AoE and can do a lot of damage, but because it's divided AoE, it loses a lot of kill potential the more targets there are. After Whitesmith, you haven't used 2B? Yeah, that's understandable, right? That is perfectly understandable. Yeah, true Souls fans, you should know Emma. I'm terrible with names, right? I'm absolutely terrible with names, even though I played Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, Elden Ring, frickin' Bloodborne, and so on, and I, for the love of God, cannot remember that guy. Is it like the freaking nickname? Is it like something related to Gale the Slave Knight? Because like, for the life of me, cannot remember names. Like, I'm really bad at remembering names. Although the Ring City DLC was amazing. Fuck the camera angles on the stupid dragon though. Oh, the most famous... oh, I don't watch that much video content on Dark Souls actually. I watch video, but that's about it. I never really watched much of content creation for Dark Souls. I watched the lore guy though, Vita... something. Vita... What was the name? Don't have mass, those two crits. I have mass personally, but yeah, if you don't have mass, in your case, Oxus is not gonna be good, yeah. Extremely funny. If you enjoy Soulsim, yeah, watch it. Okay, I'll definitely save that. We love Dark Souls. Like, how many of you would watch me if I played freaking Dark Souls again? That would be interesting. Because maybe I could get Lives of P or something. Vatividia, yep, that's the one Baby wrote. Exactly, that's the one that I was thinking of. But yeah. For today, I think we can mold hard stage a little bit longer, but overall I might actually end early because I have a very early day tomorrow. I think this is a really good spot to just chit chat a little bit and start preparing the raid, because I do have a super early day tomorrow, so we can chit chat a little bit while I look for somebody to raid. If you guys have suggestions, feel free to tell me as well. If you guys know a Nikke streamer or a streamer that I don't know that would be cool to raid. Otherwise, let me just prepare. Elden Ring slaps. Elden Ring was so cool. My biggest regret about Elden Ring was the fact that I went in blind. I managed to clear almost everything, but I didn't find the fucking dragon, hidden dragon thingy. Why is that stove poking at a dangerous animal? Because the dangerous animal lit off the fire. Let's see. Let me just ask Sephi real quick, not the door. Let me ask Sephi real quick.
Let me get my monthly card rewards. The monthly card rewards.
Let me just ask him real quick, chat. You're in the class right now.
I'm not sure. Because I'm asking my parents if they're gonna be playing Valorant. So just in case, raid someone. If you want to raid someone else, just in case. Because I don't know. I have no idea. Follow again? Of course, what you mean? I have to rank up.
He plays too much Valo. He plays way too much Valo. Okay, so that's not gonna be a target. But yeah, my biggest regret was that, chat, is that I did not get the dragon, the hidden dragon one. So I guess we're just gonna raid somebody new. Ooh. Oh, there's a VTuber. Has been streaming for 5 hours though, Jesus Christ. Eating much live stream. Actually, I've never rated shish kebab now that I think about it. Let's just go with that. Shish kebab. There we go. So, I will catch you guys on tomorrow's stream. I'm gonna hand it to her, yeah. We're gonna raid someone else though, Riven. So, I will catch you guys on tomorrow's stream. Thanks a lot for all those who dropped by today. If you like the stream, feel free to follow. And otherwise, tomorrow we'll probably do either more account reviews, push some hard campaign, and play some other gacha games. Thanks a lot again for the support. I really appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Have a good one, guys.
Earlier than that. But if you try to dodge